Hello everyone, it's Matilda from Good Health is Wealth TV. I hope you are keeping well and safe. I just want to reflect on something I read on social media today, and we have to be very careful not to be misled and mislead others, because it is very easy to fall into that trap. One of the frontline workers was trying to educate people in the park about social distancing, and they said that there is no virus going on. It's a way the government is trying to control population and monitor people's movements. Excuse me, what part of the world are you living? This is not something that is happening in one country. It is global. So are you trying to say that the World Health Organization, the USA, UK, Germany, frontline workers like nurses, ambulance people, police people, and doctors that have died as a result of this virus is a joke? It's not funny. And because it's not happening to you and your loved ones doesn't mean that it's not happening. The air you breathe, you don't see it, but you know it's there. This virus has no respect or regard for anyone. It's like a wildfire that devours anything in its path. And you are saying it's not happening. We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful. Are you listening to yourself? So what will the world gain in saying this lockdown should continue until we can find a solution to the problem, and you have to practice social distancing? I don't think it's too much to ask, because sometimes we need to sacrifice our freedom to save lives. And we have to be safe at home in order to be able to save other lives. So I don't think this is a joke or it's funny. This is happening. So if the government is saying that we should stay at home because of what is happening, surely we'll be able to do that, just to make sure that this pandemic doesn't go beyond what we can handle. It's not a measure to punish us, but to save us. So we have to be very careful and follow the instructions given by the government. I want to read out something I read from CNN about a virus similar to this that happened in 1911 in China. I'll put the link as well so you can read the whole story. This has happened before. And even other ones like the Spanish flu happened too, that took lives. So this is not something made up. I don't think it's made up. I have it on my phone here. And they said in 1911, another epidemic swept through China. That time, the world came together. A deadly epidemic spread through China and threatened to become a pandemic. Its origins appeared to be related to the trade in wild animals, but at that time, no one was sure. Lockdowns, quarantine measures, the wearing of masks, travel restrictions, the mass cremation of victims, and border controls were deployed to try to lower the infection rate. Yet, more than 60,000 people died in modern-day northeast China, making it one of the world's largest epidemics at the time. I'm going to put the link so that you can read the whole story. So this has happened before, and so many people died. About 60,000 people in China alone. So you can imagine the number of people who died worldwide. And the same lockdown, the same procedure that they applied then is what the governments of the world are trying to apply today. Nothing lasts forever. This lockdown and this pandemic will pass. If we keep complaining and urging the government to lift the lockdown and the pandemic resurges, it's going to be more devastating to lives and the economy. So we have to adapt to this situation. People are dying with no loved ones there. Funerals, no loved ones there. It's not a joke. This isn't a joke. So we have to do all we can to follow the instructions and the guidance of the government. All the scientists and politicians and government officials that are coming to give daily briefing on what is going on have better things to do. They can't be wasting their time to be doing that if it's not something serious and important. Over 100 years ago, children were dying needlessly. Babies were dying needlessly from measles, mumps, and rubella. And a vaccine was manufactured that stopped the death of babies. That MMR vaccine that every child now is benefiting from. I benefited from it, and I'm sure most of you did as well. MMR vaccine that is now given to babies and young children to a certain age. If there's a vaccine now and people say they don't want to take it, it's a personal choice. They don't have to discourage people that could benefit from it. That's your own personal opinion if you don't think it's beneficial to you. If I don't want to take it, that's my own decision. I don't have to tell other people not to take it. I want to protect myself when I'm going out for my 30 minutes exercise or whatever. And as a result, I want to wear something. There's no 100% protection from masks. The ones I see, the surgical masks I see on the street, I don't think they are really covering this part of the face. And some bits are open and exposed. So when I'm going out, I make my own mask. I'm not saying that it's going to protect me 100%. I know that spiritually, I'm protected by the blood of Jesus 100%. But we can't just rely on the spiritual and not do something about the physical. So this is what I want to show you, the mask I use when I'm going out. Handkerchief that I use when I'm going out. I just want to iron it. This is my cotton handkerchief. So I'm going to fold it into 3 parts, 3 sections. Fold it in like this. Take this one, fold it out, and then bring this bit up like this. This is it. Then you turn it over. Put this bit here and here to the middle. Here I have some hairband that I'm going to use. This will go in my ears. This will go over my ears, I mean. Like that. So this is what we have. Now I'm going to try and put it over my face. So this is it. You can adjust it. The important thing is that it has to cover your nose, because you've made some folds now. You have to cover your nose. Your nose has to be covered right down to your chin. So you can pull it down, and it covers the side as well. See? It's covering the side. So I can breathe as it is. I can breathe easily. So when I come back home, I have to wash my hands before I take it out. And when I take it out, I have to wash it overnight so that I can use it again the following day. Look at that. It's covered, and it's so simple. I'm not saying that it's going to protect 100%, but at least anything is better than nothing at all. Good health is wealth. So take care of your health. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.